The government this week announced some significant changes in advice to anybody who lives in St Helens and in the country who has been shielded since we went into lockdown in March. And that is that from the beginning of July, you can now safely go outside and mix at a distance with other people. And then from the beginning of August, there are further easing of the restrictions on the shielded list. I'm conscious for anybody who has had a medical condition or is taking medication that put them on that list in the first place, you may be quite anxious about going out in a way that you haven't done for the last 12 to 13 weeks. However, we wanted to just absolutely reassure you, first of all, that the infection rates from coronavirus across the region, and particularly in St Helens, are now significantly lower than they were at the start of this crisis. Really key message is to be sensible and stay 2 metres socially distanced from anybody else at all times if possible. If for some reason you can't stay 2 metres distance, then the advice is to stay 1 metre, but to take other measures such as wearing a face mask. We wanted to reassure you that as long as you're following these guidelines, it is safe for you to get out, and that actually from a general well-being point of view, being able to get out and do some exercise and maybe meet at a distance with up to 6 other people from other households was probably quite refreshing after many weeks stuck in the house. Please keep an eye out over the next few weeks. The CCG will be putting lots of information out regularly for people on the shielded list and numbers that you can contact if you think you still need help and support. And the government will also be doing this. And in the place of St Helens, the CCG is working closely with the council and the voluntary sector to make sure for anybody who still needs help with things like food and medications that we can signpost you to the right places to get this help, as the support and guidance that was there for the shielded list is changed. In addition, even though you're now being told that you can go out and restrictions are changing, you will still remain on our list as somebody who had to shield, so that if a time comes when we get worried about infection levels again, and you might need to be more cautious again, you will be contacted and informed of this. So just to reiterate, it's a positive thing that infection rates are down. We want to reassure you that infection rates are down, and we're working closely locally to keep an eye on this. You can now do the things that has come out in the guidance, and you can do this safely as long as you continue to follow the social distancing rules and keep your hands clean by washing them with soap and water up to 6 times a day.